YouTube, welcome back to New Day with cdnws. It's been, I think, a week since I uploaded last time. I am sorry about that. Life's been a little bit crazy with the weather and William's sleep schedule. So I thought I'd just give you a little life update and honesty. Let's see, not last night, not the night before that, but the night before that, so I guess 2 nights ago now, I literally stayed up all night with William. He is back on a sleep all day, awake all night schedule. And the reason why my husband and I just don't wake him up like you would a typical person is because with his meltdowns and his stemming and things like that, he uses a lot of emotion, a lot of energy. So, lovers. So, and obviously if you wake him up before then, he is very, very, very challenging to deal with. It upsets him big time. It can spark a meltdown, and we try to limit his meltdowns, obviously, because we don't want him going through any more of a hard time than he already is, than he already does on a daily basis. What was it? Not last night, but the night before that, he had a pretty bad meltdown. He will start. What you want, bud? Let me see if I can turn this thing around. I don't have my glasses on, so it's probably a silly thing, but no. Dang it. Okay, I got a new phone, and I still can't turn this darn camera on, I don't think.
Whoa!
So, that really sucks. I was hoping I could. Anyway, there he is. Say hi, William. You can see he's pretty tired still. Oh, bless you. But anyway, it sparked a meltdown, and when he, like that night, when he was having that meltdown, he screamed. Like, it almost sounds like screaming bloody murder because of how high pitched he is. And he even screams so loud that he will cover his own ears because I think it even bothers him. Bad thing about that is, like, when it's 2 or 3 in the morning and he's screaming, because sometimes it's voice stemming, sometimes they'll do that too. But it was obviously a meltdown. He was having a hard time. You can just tell. I'm hoping, as much as I don't want him going through meltdowns, I'm hoping that one of these days I can actually catch one of his meltdowns on camera so I can upload it and you guys can see what it looks like. I've tried to catch him on camera communicating the way he does. I think I've got like a short or 2 of that uploaded. But one of these days I'm hoping to really, because it's unique and it's different. And, you know, he gets his point across. And I'm hoping, you know, once ABA kicks in, that he'll get even better at that for himself, for his own benefit. But, so yeah, so he was screaming, and obviously, like I said, when he does it at 2 or 3 in the morning, you know, not only do I not wish he was going through that because I know he's having a rough time, but, you know, people are sleeping in the house. And so it's not fair to Chris when he does it. It's not fair to my other kids. You know, if my husband's awake, it's not fair to him. You know, and obviously when he's doing that, he's having a hard time. And that really bothers us, obviously. Okay. Thank you. I'm coming. So yeah, so basically when he screams like that, we just try to pray that he doesn't wake Chris up because, like I said, it's not fair to him, it's not fair to my other kids, and that type of thing. But yeah, so that's what happened night before last. I think my husband just left, but to run some errands, but I think last night went okay as far as what I know. I had to go to sleep. Like, there was no choice no matter. I had to get some rest. I had the day off from work today because my husband had to run some errands and everything, and it's just easier if we can keep the kids here. So around 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., 2 or 3, something like that. That's when I went to bed. I told my husband, I said, listen, I tried to let you get as much rest as I can. I've got to go to sleep. Like, because I worked yesterday. I was tired. I was worn out. Like, I literally cannot stay awake anymore. And there was a couple times I dozed off for like a second. I'm like, shit, okay, you know, gotta get back up. Will you please go close his door? And so I went to bed. I didn't hear any meltdowns. I didn't hear any screaming. So I'm hoping and praying he had a decent night. I thought he would be asleep when I made this, when I uploaded this, but he's still awake. But I think he is getting ready to go to sleep here in a little bit. I'm only going to eat certain colors. I'm going to say, please eat that one. he's currently eating M&Ms. So I think he had a good night. Chris said unfortunately he's not feeling too good. Sometimes he will wake up and he will feel like he's gonna vomit. No one likes to vomit, obviously, but it's very traumatic sometimes when Christopher does it because of his heightened emotions. Makes it that much more challenging for him. So, but we have been to the doctor about it. Chris has gotten medicine for it. She didn't prescribe him like refills because, you know, we didn't really think it was going to be an ongoing thing. Now, when I was Chris's age, if I would like wake up really, really early in the morning and things like that, then I too would get very nauseated. I wouldn't always throw up, but I would definitely get nauseated. And whenever he has these issues, he doesn't always throw up too. It's just, you know, the nausea. So we're trying to figure that out. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that and everything. And here, my bubby. Say hi. So he hasn't feeling good. I'm hoping, like, see, what was it, night? Let's see, I think my days are starting to run into each other. Last night, he went to bed with a headache. My husband and I gave him some ibuprofen, and I just told him, I said, dude, I said, just take the medicine, lay down, close your eyes, because a lot of times I'll have to do that. Like, if I don't get enough sleep, if I'm exhausted, I will get sick with migraines. So I just typically have to take some ibuprofen, lay down, close my eyes. I may or may not fall asleep. It's helpful if I do fall asleep, and if that's the case, then I normally wake up in the morning and it's normally gone. So that is what happened with Chris last night. And I texted my husband, like, hey, how's he doing? He said he felt better, so I was like, thank you, Lord. So now obviously we're trying to get William turned around because the schedule that he's on right now, obviously, like I said, I mean, my husband and my priority is always going to be our kids first and foremost. Like, the days of worrying about us and our needs at the window as soon as we had our first child. It's all about them. It's all about what they need and everything. But obviously, in order to take care of them, we have to take care of ourselves. And, you know, there's no way my husband and I ever get 8 hours of rest or 8 hours of sleep. We're lucky if we get, like, I'm lucky if I get 2 or 3 hours on a good night when he's on this kind of schedule. My husband, he wakes up and he's up and down all night. So I'm hoping we can get him turned around and everything, because obviously with me working and everything, and like I said, you know, during the daytime, you know, Chris still, you know, he's still young enough to work. He needs, you know, supervision. Now, luckily, Christopher is an awesome kid. You know, something goes down, he gets, you know, whatever is going on, you know, he'll wake Dad up for a minute while I'm at work and be like, hey, Dad, you know, I heard something outside, or whatever the case may be. So he is an awesome kid. We really don't have to worry about him, hardly ever. But for the health of William and his emotions, his physical health, that type of thing, and obviously so Troy and I can function, we do want to get him turned around. We will get him turned around. We always do, typically. It's always a process. So we want to get him turned around, and I'm hoping soon that will happen, because, like I said, this is exhausting for everybody. I normally like to, when I do these videos, I normally like to look presentable and, you know, have my makeup on and look halfway decent like a human. But I think that when I look 100%, I am hiding a lot. I am hiding a lot of what I'm going through mentally and physically. And sometimes I think it's just better sometimes for people to see the real truth. You know, no one but an autism parent knows what autism people go through, autism families go through. You don't understand the struggle until you live it. You can say all day and night, oh yeah, I sympathize, I hear you, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate the effort, but trust me when I say you don't know. Unless you live it on a daily basis, you don't know. Thoughts and prayers are always welcome and very highly appreciated. Every parent has their challenges, no matter if your kid's on the spectrum or not, no matter if your kid has a disability or not, no matter if your kid's fully developed or not. When you're a parent, you're gonna have struggles as a parent. It's just the way it is. And autism has taught us a lot in both of our cases, and but with both of our kids. I would not give it up for the world. I love my kids more than my own life. Troy and I are all about our children. We're all about each other. We're all about our children. We're all about our family. And there's nothing we wouldn't do for our kids. Nothing. And as much as we, as many challenges we go through mentally and physically, you know, with the meltdowns, with the like, oh, we wish, you know, things were better, whatever the case may be, our priority and our prayers and everything, and you know, everything is always for the better of them. Because if obviously they're good, they're healthy, they're happy, then we're good. We're beyond good. It's like I tell Christopher every time he eats dinner, all the way is like, awesome job, but I'm real proud of you. It may be simple, maybe just been a cheeseburger, it may just, you know, whatever we're eating that night, maybe a couple slices of pizza, you know, whatever. But if he finishes the meal, it's amazing. It's like winning the lottery, honestly. So, but anyway, also the reason why I haven't put myself a little bit more together is because I'm expecting a special delivery today, so that's exciting for me. So once I get that in the mail, then I'm going to try to put myself together a little bit more. But I just wanted to give you guys an update, a quick update, be honest. Things will get better. They always do. I always have faith because, you know, I mean, even when things are hard and challenging, we still have tons and tons of blessings. And I'm always trying to, you know, remind my family that it's like, you know what, guys, I know it's tough, I know it's hard, you know, I know it's challenging, but it's gonna get better. You know, it always gets better. And I always have faith that God's got this and everything, and, you know, things will just get better. You know, sometimes when it rains, it pours, but, you know, it's life, and you just got to deal with it sometimes. So please like and subscribe. Don't forget to do all that. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Let's see, I'm trying to think. This is January. Valentine's Day is coming up. I mean, I'm trying to think of the next holiday. We're going to do something big. Probably won't be until 4th of July. We, you know, always got birthdays coming up. But please, you know, we have, I think, like 61 subscribers. So thank you to everybody that has stayed with me on this journey and things like that. And it's just going to get more and more interesting, I think, as they continue to grow and develop and get older and that type of thing. So thank you for staying with me. Thank you for being a part of our community. Like I said, subscribe so you don't miss anything, because we always love new people. And I think, yeah, that's it. So everybody stay safe, stay warm. God's peace.